Hi, my name is Isabel Babakova. I use she, her pronouns. I am a junior. I am a neuroscience major with a minor in chemistry. I am also on the pre-med track and I work for the Office of Admissions. But aside from that, I am on the women's varsity water polo team and I'm part of one of our clubs, Women in STEM.
Hi, my name is Rory Karkri-Lee. He, him. I am a sophomore. I am a U.S. history major and I'm looking at double majoring in English. Aside from working in the Office of Admissions as a tour guide, I am the deputy treasurer for the Model United Nations Club on campus, and I'm also a May Fellow, which is one of our honors programs here at Wheaton.
What is fun to do off campus?
So there's a lot in the area. There's Gillette Stadium if you like the Patriots. There's concerts there. There's Patriots Place, which has restaurants, bowling, axe throwing, which is cool.
And also the Xfinity Center is like 5 minutes from our school and it's a big concert venue. So I've seen Pitbull. We have like public transportation. You could also go to Boston or Providence, spend a day in the city. There's a ton of options.
Where are the best places to eat off campus?
In Attleboro or North Attleboro, they have some cute little restaurants or just like pubs if you want to go grab a burger. There is a really nice cafe called Burgundian. They have like some really good breakfast, lunch, brunch kind of foods. My personal favorite is they have a like blood orange tea.
What is the best way to make friends, specifically in your classes or residence hall?
For me, I found that I tend to make a lot of friends, especially in our big common areas. So you tend to like hang out in the common area and meet different people, especially during your first few weeks coming here as a freshman. And a lot of the RAs, your residential advisors on your floor, will do all kinds of fun activities, and I tend to get really close with my floor mates doing those and just attending and having fun.
What are the residence hall options for first years?
All of our first year students live on what we consider lower campus.
We have Young, McIntyre, and Clark, sometimes lovingly referred to as YMC. We also have Meadows, or the Meadows Complex, which consists of Meadows North, East, and West. We also have Pine, which is home to our substance-free housing.
How are residence halls and roommates selected?
The class page is a great way that you can introduce yourself to your fellow class of 2029.
When you come here as a first year student, you are going to be placed in a double, so you're just going to have one other roommate. And the way you're going to find that roommate is you do a form on our housing portal where you select your preferences, your likes and dislikes, and they'll match you up with students who are very similar to you based on living style.
What are residence halls like?
Usually there's going to be a kitchen every 2 floors. Usually, like a stove, an oven, there's a microwave.
The bathrooms here are kind of set up just like a typical public restroom. All the bathrooms are gender neutral, so you have locking stalls and you have either a door and a curtain or 2 doors that lock in the showers.
What are the dining hall options on campus?
So we have 2 dining halls and 2 cafes on campus, actually. You have 2 options for dining. You can do a meal swipe or Lions Bucks, which will be on your meal plan. And as a first year, you're placed on the unlimited swipes and 100 Lions Bucks a semester. For Chase Dining Hall, which is here on lower campus, you just have to do 1 meal swipe, you get in, and it's buffet style. They have tons of different options and they're constantly changing.
On upper campus, we have our second dining hall, which is Emerson. Emerson has some grab and go options as well as some cooked to order options. My personal favorite is to get a flatbread with a yogurt parfait cup. That is my go-to for lunch. Another thing in Emerson Dining Hall is a 24-hour vending machine, so there is food access throughout the entire day.
What does student life look like on campus?
At Wheaton, there are 100+ student-run clubs and organizations, so there is something for everybody. If there's something that you're really interested in but you don't see a club for on campus, you are able to start your own club. If you want to just go to an event for a club, that's perfectly fine.
We also have sports on campus. We have 20 and growing varsity sports. If you do not want to commit to a Division III varsity sport, we also have club and intramural sports. We also have a student gym.
What is the best campus-wide event that happens during the year?
The most fun event on campus is probably spring weekend. The main events that happen are a concert that the students kind of vote and fundraise on a artist they want to invite, and it's free with your student ID. Wheaton Woodstock, so any students can make a band or even do like a solo performance.
We also have Acapalooza, which has our a cappella groups that we have on campus. My personal favorite is the Head of the Peacock Regatta. So that is a homemade boat race that takes place on Peacock Pond. Wheaton students will get together and they'll make a boat out of non-boat materials and race it across the pond. There's all sorts of fun stuff that happen during spring weekend. So it's an action-packed weekend. So if you want to get busy, it's a great way to celebrate the end of the year and the beginning of finals and that we're almost through.